Hi, I'm Yazmin and I'm in South Australia in the Clare Valley, famous wine region. Today I'm going to be visiting the Knappstein Winery and this is Cellar Door, Australia. Situated 100 kilometres north of Adelaide, the Clare Valley has become one of Australia's most notable wine regions. This river valley now produces some of the world's best cool climate wines and boasts over 50 wineries. Steeped in history and located in the heart of the Clare Valley, Knappstein Enterprise Winery was established by Tim Knappstein in 1976. I'm excited to sit down with Tania to learn more about its history. Hi Tania, thank you so much for having us here at Knappstein Winery.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful building. Bit of history here?
There is a bit of history, Yazmin. So basically this building was built in 1878 by the eldest daughter of the founder of Clare, Edward Burton Gleeson. So not only did he find Clare,
right.
His daughter had the foresight to actually build this building. And it was built as a brewery to supply beer to the copper mining boom over in Burra.
So from the very beginning, it's been for alcohol?
It has, yes. So definitely for alcohol. And they brewed beer here until sort of the early 1900s.
Okay, and then from the early 1900s, what happened after that?
So after that, the building, basically the beer dried up and the mining boom dried up, and they turned the building into a soft drink factory. So they made cordials, sparkling mineral water and sparkling water, like flavoured waters. So that was in 1912 through to the early 1960s, and then it became a private residence for a short time, and then after that Tim Knappstein acquired the building. So it's actually been, a producer of premium beverages for over 140 years.
Wow. And then so it was in the 60s that the vines were planted?
Yeah, so Tim Knappstein planted his vineyard here in 1969.
Yep.
And not long after that acquired the building and developed the winery out the back. So he needed somewhere obviously to produce his wine once the vines started producing.
You're quite a new, fresh team here as well, aren't you?
We are a very small team as well, so there's only 8 of us here all up, based in Adelaide and here in the Clare Valley. But all the winemaking facility and our Cellar Door facility is all here.
All happens here.
Yeah.
And how did you get here to Knappstein? What's your story?
My story, that's very interesting because I've actually come from a farming background. So my family are primary production farmers just north of the Clare Valley. And from there, I guess I married somebody in the wine industry and it sort of snowballed from there. So
okay, so you did a lot of drinking and tasting and
Absolutely.
Research.
Definitely a lot of drinking and tasting, but it also introduced me to opportunities to actually work in the wine industry. So I've travelled around with my husband and worked in different wine industry areas, so in Australia. And ended up back here in the Clare Valley where we're both from, and snagged a job in the wine industry again. So
Amazing. Love it?
Oh, it's great. Look, I love that consumer aspect of the wine industry and just the people that you meet through the industry as well. It's a fantastic industry to be in, to be quite honest.
Tell me what makes the Clare Valley so special?
The Clare Valley is just a mix of agriculture and viticulture as well as tourism. So it's just a great country feel without it being a huge wine region. So we're very small and we've got such diverse areas in the region as well that produce different styles of wine.
And what makes Knappstein Wines so unique?
Well, I think our philosophy here is that we do focus on what the region does really well, being Riesling, Shiraz and Cabernet. Those three varieties are pretty strong from out of this region. And our philosophy is to deliver, over-deliver on the quality of the wines for price point.
And if people wanted to purchase a bottle, where would be the best place for them to go to get some?
Oh, definitely have to come to the Cellar Door and visit. So on the weekend they'll find Linda and even sometimes our casual staff will be on. But during the week I'm here, so they're more than welcome to come and visit anytime.
You and I are going to do a bit of a tasting a little bit later. But first I'm going to go with Mike, the head winemaker, to go check out some of the vines.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
After chatting with Tania in Knappstein's beautiful Cellar Door, I think I'm ready to get amongst the vines with senior winemaker Michael Kane and learn all about their winemaking process. Okay, Mike, these are some pretty big, chunky trunks you've got here. They must be some pretty old vines.
Yeah, that's right. They certainly are. These are some of the older vines we've got planted in the northern parts of Clare Valley on our Mayor's Vineyard. So these were actually planted by the Mayor of Adelaide at the time in 1969.
1969.
Hence the name.
30, 50 years?
51 years.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you can definitely tell by the the shape and the size of the trunk, the age of the vines, and what that helps us do is produce obviously more elegant and sophisticated and concentrated wines out of these vines. I guess our philosophy is really about producing the best of what Clare Valley has to offer. So obviously Riesling is part of that. Clare Valley is really well known for producing really beautiful, dry, crisp, clean, vibrant Rieslings. Shiraz, where we are, full flavoured but medium bodied. So really rich but elegant wines.
Yeah.
And then the third variety is really Cabernet, which is really a fragrant variety that has lovely, red berry fruits, but then also some savoury elements to the wine as well. And Cabernet is all about structure. It's about the way that it feels in the mouth.
What makes the Clare Valley so great for making wine?
Well, apart from having some beautiful old vines, it's really the climate that we're in. It's the soil, the geology, the topography of the land, but also the altitude that we're at.
Okay.
So you may not feel it, but we're between about 450, 500 metres above sea level. So why that's significant is because we've got really warm days, it's a warm climate, which means we get nice, ripe, full flavours in our grapes.
Yes.
But the cool nights means the vines get to rest and relax and retain more freshness and natural acidity and a nice line of minerality that is really present in our wines.
What can we expect from the 2021 vintage?
Compared to 2020, it's been a lot cooler this year. Had a lot more winter and spring rain, which is great for the vines, which means we've actually got more yield this year than last.
Great.
So there's more grapes on the vine, which means we make more wine, which is better for everyone.
Great, yeah, perfect. So a nice, fruitful year ahead.
It is. It's too early to say on quality at this stage, but with the weather that we've been having, being a lot cooler, we're expecting more even, slow ripening process, which is great conditions for ripening. So yeah, we're expecting nice, full flavours, lovely elegance in the wines, and hopefully some sophistication.
Great. Well, thank you. Is there any chance that I could go and taste some?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Whilst filming the Cellar Door in the Clare Valley region, our crew chose to stay at Neagles Retreat Villas. Our spacious villas are comprised of 2 bedrooms, both with ensuite facilities. Experience amazing views out onto the outdoor deck, which opens up from the living area. Picture yourself relaxing on the deck overlooking the valley with a nice crisp glass of Riesling in your hand. watching the colour of the landscape change as the day comes to a glorious end. To book your stay at Neagles Retreat Villas, visit neaglesretreat.com.au.
It's time to catch up with Tania again and to get a taste of these wines that I've heard so much about. Okay, Tania, this is my favourite part of the job. So what are we going to try today?
So I brought out to try, this is our flagship Riesling, or one of our flagship Riesling. It's off our Ackland vineyard down at Watervale. Watervale is a beautiful sub-region of the Clare Valley and absolutely renowned for Riesling. Our vineyard sits on the northeastern side of the Watervale area, and just a beautiful, shaly, red clay over limestone vineyard that just pulls through some beautiful fruit flavours.
Beautiful. All right. Can I try it?
Absolutely.
And what year is this one?
This is our current vintage, 2020. And I believe you sort of caught up with Michael in the vineyard.
Yes.
So he made this wine. So it's just a beautiful crisp green apple, lime leaf, beautiful floral characters as well that you get from the vineyard. What do you think?
Crisp.
It is very crisp. That's that beautiful crunchy green apple.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of tartness of like a green apple to it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
very crisp, very fresh.
Yes, yeah. So, Riesling is, just a beautiful variety, and it's probably my favourite variety in wines, and because we do Riesling really well here in the region, and I think this is just a cracker.
Why. Yeah, so easy to drink.
It is, yeah, it's delicious.
I can see why it's your favourite. So what's something that you would pair with this Riesling?
So I love to drink this with oysters, or anything seafood, to be quite honest. Like Riesling just partners so well with oysters, fresh prawns, scallops, fish. It's just, it's a great variety for seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah. We're really pleased with this wine because Wine State magazine awarded it 5 stars and was actually in the running for Wine of the Year. So we're pretty proud of that. And
it's
Mike
massive.
Benny, it is. And Mike Benny, who writes for the Wine Front, awarded it 95 points out of 100. So it's up there as far as Rieslings go in scale of awards. So
that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, we're very proud of that.
Because this would essentially be like your baby for Knappstein, is it? This is the one.
It is. We've been making the Ackland Riesling through a number of vintages now, and for many years. So it's just a really great, consistent, award-winning wine. So wine number 2 is basically where the Knappstein brand started. So it's from our Enterprise vineyard. It's Cabernet 2016, and it's the home of the brand, to be quite honest.
All right, wonderful. So the Cabernet we went up into the vines earlier and had a look, and
so that was the vineyard that this comes from.
Yeah,
so that Enterprise vineyard that you did with Michael, and this is just a beautiful violets, red berries. It's layered spice. It's just great. I love it. It's more of a medium-bodied wine too, but I think just really strong tannin structure in this wine, and just pairs beautifully with pretty much anything. This one is an award-winning wine as well, so it's won lots of awards over the years for different vintages.
Yeah.
And probably more so in 2002, that vintage of this Cabernet actually won the best Cabernet in the world. So, yeah.
In the whole wide world?
In the whole wide world. And it was the first Australian wine to actually win that award in London. So we're pretty proud of back then when it was that vintage, but this is a reflection of how that wine has continued to shine through those years. Paired with any food option, to be quite honest, like people sort of say red meat with red wine, but you can do anything with these more medium-bodied style wines. So.
Yeah, and because it is that medium, it's not super heavy. So we can kind of put it as a few more different things. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. And what is going to be our third one?
So the third wine we're going to look at is Shiraz.
Okay.
And we're going to take you down into the barrel hall to have a look at that wine with Michael.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
So this will be a wine that hasn't been bottled yet, and he'll pull some of that wine out of the barrel and get you to taste down there.
Okay, great. Well, I might head off there and do that now.
Awesome.
A short stroll from the cellar door is the Knappstein Barrel Hall. Senior winemaker Michael and I head down, glasses in hand, ready to taste a drop straight from the barrel of the 2020 Shiraz. We are in the barrel room and we're going to steal a little bit of Shiraz out of this one. Now, this was the Mayor's Vineyard, is that right?
That is correct. And so this particular wine has been in barrel for almost 12 months. So this is last year's wine from the 2020 vintage. So it's had some time in barrel already, maturing, getting all the beautiful characteristics from the oak. Some new oak, which gives that lovely flavour, and even the old barrels contribute that, but also just aid in softening and maturing the tannins and the wine and the flavours. So probably in a few more months' time, we'll continue to taste it as we are now, and when we sort of pick the time is right, blend selected barrels together to make the final blend, and then prepare the wine in tank before bottling.
I mean, that's quite good like that.
I know, right?
But you you don't think it's ready?
It could be better. Now, it's all about, winemaking's all about the 1%ers, like what you can do to make it better. And sometimes the answer to that question is nothing. So if it's good enough, if it's the best it can be, then the hardest thing for a winemaker to do is leave it alone. But no, I agree. That is looking pretty special. And we've had our eye on this one from the start. Pretty excited about how it comes together.
So you reckon another 6 months?
I think so, and that's the reason we put wine in barrels is really to soften them. A little bit of oxygen through that process. We're obviously keeping the barrels topped up and full, but it's just the way that oxygen interacts and polymerises with the wine. The tannins evolve and soften. So what you end up with is just a beautiful flavour, but also texture in the wine.
It just finishes it off, rounds it off nicely.
So we use different size barrels as well in the barrel hall. These type of barrels are barriques or smaller format oak, so between 225 and 300 litres. And then it goes up from there. We also use larger barrels, 500 litre puncheons, up to a tank size. So we have cuvées as well, which are basically a big barrel, essentially.
I saw some pretty big ones over there.
So they all play their part in maturation. So a smaller barrel will have quicker sort of integration of the barrel with the wine, and larger barrels will take longer, more slow sort of process. So each plays their part, and it's, as a winemaker, it's about matching different wines and batches of grapes to different winemaking techniques, and barrels being one of those tools that we use.
And seeing what works.
Exactly. Really? Just building up that wealth of knowledge and knowing what works for your particular wine, so that you can improve on it next year and down the track, so we can continue to make beautiful wines for everyone to enjoy.
And Knappstein will just keep getting better and better.
Of course.
That's the idea. I love it. Thank you. Well, cheers.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Well, that was delicious. But there's more to taste in this barrel room, and I'm keen to try another 2020 Shiraz from a different part of the vineyard this time. So this is the big one.
That's right. So essentially this is a big barrel, but we treat it more like a tank. So we call it a cuvee.
Cuvee.
And it holds much more than a barrel, but we get a similar kind of interaction with the wine, oak flavour and maturation process. So this wine, if you want to take a sample.
Beautiful colour. Okay.
I'll be there. Yeah. So this is another 2020 Shiraz.
Yeah.
But this will go into making our Clare Valley range, so the Knappstein core range.
Okay.
So it's
Different vines then.
different part of the vineyard, different selection, and just trying to incorporate some of the oak character and texture into the wine before blending this. And this will get blended a little bit sooner than the last.
Okay.
So just trying to retain some more sort of freshness,
Yeah.
the fruit character, more sort of primary fruit characters
Okay.
in the wine. And then this will go to blend with other components, some of which are in small oak and some of which are in tank,
Okay,
to
so
make
mix
to make a sort of a homogeneous, complete blend.
Yeah. Okay. That's very smooth.
It's a lot smoother, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of progressed faster, if you like,
Okay.
than the small oak. So it's sort of like a less intense oak character. It's sort of a lot softer, but with that nice kind of almost chalky limestone kind of tannin and texture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a lovely Shiraz.
It's pretty good by itself, but it'll make the blend a whole lot better.
Once you get all the
Exactly,
other
yeah.
good ones in there as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you.
There you go.
I'm going to enjoy this and have a little enjoy around.
Lovely.
Thanks.
What a lovely day it has been spent here in the Clare Valley with the team at Knappstein Winery, learning all about their award-winning wines and the history of the building itself, dating back to 1878.
Thank you for joining me in this episode at Knappstein Enterprise Winery in the Clare Valley. I'll see you next time.